Hey, how y'all doing? My nephew started college last fall, and first day he's there, he meets his new roommate, and they're talking and getting to know each other, what kind of music you like, movies, all that kind of stuff, what kind of games you play. But, my nephew, of course, he's from the Hicks around here. Well, it turns out his roommate is from Brooklyn, New York, so two totally different worlds. And as they're talking, my nephew says to him, "You know what? I envy you growing up in the city like that. There's always stuff going on, you know. You can go out at night, there's things happening. It's just much more exciting, you know?" And the Brooklyn kid says, "It's funny because I was just thinking how I envy you." He says, "Growing up out in the country like that, it's quiet, the air is clean, and the only noise you hear is like the cows saying moo and the chickens saying cluck." My nephew's like, "Well, okay, I kind of see your point." He says, "But you do realize that cows don't actually say moo or chickens say cluck." And his roommate says, "Well, that's what they always say when you read it." He goes, "Yeah." My nephew says, I know, but that's not really that's not the sound they make." His roommate says, "Well, I guess I'll take your word for it." But his roommate's kind of suspicious. He thinks maybe this country kid's trying to make a fool out of himself. So it turns out that just down the road from the college is a petting zoo. So the next day, my nephew's roommate goes on down to the petting zoo. And he walks in the gate, and the first thing he sees is a pig. And he thinks, aha. So he walks over to the pig and he gets right up close to it and looks it straight in the eye and he says, "Oink, oink, you big fat pig." And the pig just sort of looks back at him, sort of strangely. And then the pig says to him, "You're under arrest, punk." Thank you. I'm here all week.
And that's the way it is.